Hello, my dear brothers and sisters. Let us take this opportunity to congratulate the people of Burkina Faso under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore, the young leader in the continent of Africa, for producing massive rice for the domestic consumption. It is a time for we, the people of Africa, to produce what we eat and eat what we produce. And this is the meaning of saying that. So for many years, Africa, we have become beggars, especially in foods. You see, when the conflict started there in Asia, in Russia, many of people think that we cannot survive without having wheat, we cannot survive without bread. But now you see many countries in the continent realizing that we can produce our own food and you can eat what we produce. So now you can see, brothers and sisters, within a single year in power, Captain Ibrahim Traore make Burkina Faso food self-sufficient, while others we are thinking to take our young men and women to go to work in the farms of others, to go to work to become cheap labor. But this young leader has decided to invest into them to produce enough food at Burkina Faso. You can see the way this young leader is thinking. So I think this is the big lesson for we, the people of Africa, especially those who think that maybe to go to work in the farms of others can liberate us. Brothers and sisters, first of all, we need to feed our people, to have self-sufficient food. And those who are taking us to work to their farms, they want to feed their people. The interest is not to give us jobs. The interest is to make sure that they produce enough food to feed their people. And the surplus will be sold to us at a high price. So what is better? To produce our own food here, where by processing these foods, we can create job opportunities, we can create business, or to take this money power to other people to work to the farms. Just imagine if Captain Ibrahim Traore has those idea of taking good people from Burkina Faso to other countries to work in the farms. Today we are not talking about Burkina Faso producing enough food for domestic consumption. Maybe we will be here talking about the shortage of food in Burkina Faso. When I'm talking about not only food, look, for instance, in the sector of oil, Africa, we have many countries that produce oil, that have oil reserve, and yet Africa, we are the most who suffered with high price of oil. Why can't we, the people of Africa, investing in a refinery of our oil? For instance, the countries such as Nigeria, Gabon, Angola can supply oil to the entire continent. Why we are so interesting to export crude oil to other continent? For refinery, at the end of the day, those crude oil will be sold back to us at high price. Why we allow that? Africa, we have minerals. Why don't we encourage each one to build industries here, to extract and add value here in the continent of Africa, instead of selling these resources in low forms? We have coffee, we have tea, we have cotton. Why we, the people of Africa, till today, we wear second-hand clothes while we grow our own cotton? Why don't we build textile industry here and create our own clothes? And the surplus we can sell it to others. Why don't we do that? If you are talking about the human capital, Africa have high and that's why you see today, because of high human capital that are present in Africa, we have been taken to go to work in the farms somewhere there, because we are so many, and we are. If you look, money power, Africa has a lot of money power. My question is, why don't we invest in these sectors like textile industries, mining industries, energies? Today, Africa is a continent that has a shortage of energy. Even if you talk about oil, I'm not talking about reserves, I'm talking about the oil, refined oil. We have a shortage. All of our oil are coming from outside. Africa's shortage of electricity, but we have hindered down. Where if we come together, the people of Africa, we can invest there, we can produce enough electricity, the surplus can be sold out there, and you can create a lot of money where people can now, without electricity, you cannot industrialize this continent. So those who think that we can industrialize this continent without enough electric energy, you are lying. You are lying yourself. We need to have enough electricity so that we can invest in industries. Our young men, women can get job here. Instead of, this tendency of taking our young men, of course I know that is good, and there are those who are very proud of working out there, working in the farms of other people. For me, I'm not proud of working to the farms of other people. I'm proud to work in the farms of Africans. I'm proud of working in the farms where I can produce enough food and make business and sell it to others. That's what I'm proud. I'm not proud of being farm worker. Africans, we have done this during slavery. Africa taken to plantation in America, in Caribbean countries. All of us, we know the effects. And yet still today we talk the same issue. Let us change. And I hug my young brothers and sisters to see how we can invest in this continent. Maybe we, the elder, or we who have already grown up, we have failed to bring changes. That's the reality. We have failed. We have done, but not much as we should. Let us ask yourself, why the people are talking about Kwame Nkrumah? Why the people are talking about Nyerere? Why the people talking about Thomas Sankara? Why today everyone talking about Captain Ibrahim Traore? Captain Ibrahim Traore is a young leader at the age of almost 36 or 35. Why people are talking about Julius Malema? Why the people are talking about Paul Kagame? Why don't those people talking about you? If you can't add value to the lives of African people, you have nothing. Please make sure that you add value to the lives of Africans. We need to change these stories of saying Africa is the continent of diseases, Africa is the continent of conflict, Africa is the continent of darkness because we don't have enough electricity. When the people come to Africa, they found darkness. So we need to change these stories, and we cannot change these stories if we are not working hard and smart to change these things. Those who acquired power, political position, please let us do what is good in light. You can come to power even for 30 years. If you do nothing, no one will remember you. Remember what Mobutu Sese Seko done in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So that was my opinion, and of course the aim is to congratulate, to join my brothers and sisters in Burkina Faso to celebrate the happy birthday of our African hero Thomas Isidore Sankara, who came to power through coup in 1983, and succeeded to change the name of colonial name from Hapa Volta to Burkina Faso, the country of uprising name. So, and now you see the young leader Captain Ibrahim Traore, who came with the same style, came to power in military coup in 2022, who became the world's youngest president at 35, expelled French troops, diplomats, media, created Pan-African Federation with Mali, Niger, also had African leaders to strive for self-sufficiency, seek to end Africa's neo-colonialism dominations, banned Canadian mining firms to illegally exporting gold, and then hope to launch nuclear energy power plant. That is the young leader of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore. I know we have good leaders in this continent. We have good leader from Tanzania, good leader from Kenya, good leader from Nigeria, good leader from Senegal, good leader from Congo Democratic Republic, good leader from Kenya, good leader from Zimbabwe, good leader from South Africa. We have good leader from Zambia. We have good leader from Chad, from Central African Republic. We have good leader from Cameroon. But this young leader also is the best young leader. Remain with that. So, thank you.